Imagine asking an AI agent for travel advice, but it doesn't know who you are, what kind of travel preferences you have, whether you are a city person or an outdoors person, so the responses that you will get will not suit your preferences. That's not a prompt problem, that's a context problem. In this video, you will learn all about context engineering, the art of structuring memory, retrieval, and tools so that LLMs can be consistent, reliable, and actually useful. So, what exactly is context engineering? It's the practice of designing how information is selected, formatted, and delivered to a large language model during runtime. It's also about building information architecture, which involves conversation history, system interactions, knowledge bases, APIs, tools, and more. The main difference between context engineering and prompt engineering is that prompt engineering focuses on crafting a single instruction or prompt to get a desired output, while context engineering focuses on the whole environment, conversation history, memory, tools, and dynamic retrieval. Context is made up of four important parts. The first one is system instructions, where you tell the LLM how to behave. For example, you ask it to behave like a helpful travel agent. The second one is memory, where it stores important details such as user information or session details to output more relevant information. The third one is retrieval, where it pulls in information from an external knowledge base such as databases or external links at the right time. And the fourth one is tools, where it has access to external tools such as APIs or search. Understanding these different elements will help you get better responses from tools like ChatGPT. Let's see this with an example. I'm here on ChatGPT and have asked it to give me an itinerary for South Korea without mentioning any details about who I am, how I like to travel, how many days I'm going for, or any system instructions. So it gives me a very generalized itinerary because it doesn't remember who I am, even though I have had chatted with it about my previous travels. But when I include all the elements that we just discussed, which is giving it a system instruction, telling it who I am, and also including external resources like a pre-planned itinerary, the kind of response that it will now create for me will be very personalized and detailed, as you can already see the difference. Context engineering is being already widely used, and some common examples are Retrieval-Augmented Generation or RAG. Instead of the model relying on information that it has already been trained on, RAG pulls in information from external sources like databases or APIs, and in turn it returns information that is domain-specific, reliable, and more accurate. Then we also have AI agents that does more than just prompts, and it combines memory, tools, or reasoning to manage multi-system workflows. And we also have coding agents like Cursor. It not only looks at what you're typing, but it also looks at your entire file structure, the documentation, and the code changes that you're making. This context helps them in returning more accurate and error-free results. Additionally, you can also add context on the chat like external links and code samples for even better results. That's all about context engineering. To recap, context engineering is equal to building the whole system that determines what information goes into the LLM, how and when, and not just the prompt. It differs from prompt engineering by its broader system level scope. It matters for memory, accuracy, efficiency, and workflows. There are tried and tested methods like RAG, agents, and AI coding agents that has made working with LLMs easier and more accurate. If you enjoyed watching this video, drop us a like, your comments below, and if you would like to watch similar videos, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.